Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Unfinished Business, the series where I take a look at the projects that I've started and have not finished. Today we're going to look at Legends of the Old West, or pretty much any other Old West minis game, since the minis are totally usable in anything. Normally I like to have my rule books handy, and I have the three or four rule books for Legends of the Old West by Warhammer Historicals. However, I cannot find them right now. They're in one of my boxes upstairs, and I tried looking for them, but I don't know where they are right now. So I felt I should just do the video anyway, and one day I'll just, maybe if I start playing the game or whatever, I will share those books as well. Maybe I'll do a review or, I don't know, something. Anyway, I will show you what I've got. Now, this is a mix of cowboy miniatures and buildings. And I'm going to start with the buildings. And these buildings are from Gamecraft Miniatures, and I've got 6 here. I also have one that I have not built yet, as well as this bag of fences, which I haven't opened yet. Corral fences, stuff like that. These are Gamecraft Miniatures buildings, and I love them. They are definitely not as detailed or as maybe awesome as the foreground stuff, but they also cost like a fifth of the price, which is pretty big. So like these buildings, these small ones run for like, I think it's like $10. Maybe it's more, I'm not sure, but I think it's like $10. The bigger ones go up to like 20, but there's such a nice variety, and I like them. I think they're really cool. I glued all the roofs on. Because I don't feel you need to be inside the building for the games that I want to play, but maybe I'll regret that later. Who knows? Who cares? I did it. We'll deal with it. I do like them. They go together pretty well. Very little cleaning really. Some of them you have to pop out of like a sprue. These are MDF, of course, laser cut, and there are some like little tabs that you have to shave off, but overall it's not a lot of work. Once you start gluing them together, even like white glue or wood glue, they go together very well, very easily. I haven't had any problems with putting them together. Painting, I've started painting a couple. As you can see, this one is basically finished. It could definitely use some detail work, but it's pretty much finished for now. Signs would be good. That's one thing that these buildings don't have is signs that they come with, but I believe Gamecraft now does do signs. I think they only started to make them after I bought my buildings here, so that's something I can get in the future. I'm going to paint up all of them. I think once I started painting them, I kind of realized maybe I shouldn't have painted them. I should just let them the way they are. They won't look as good as painted buildings, but they do fine. Pretty cool details here. Let's see. Pretty basic, but very cost effective. If only I could find Middle Eastern buildings that looked as good, were as cheap, and went together as well, I would have a nice little Middle Eastern town. But that's for another project. Anyway, they look great. I'm happy with them. Maybe one day I'll have them all painted up and we'll share them with you, and we can ooh and ah at them. Now let's look at the minis. So these are all Black Scorpion, and these are all metals. Now they do their figures in resin, but these are original metal ones. And there are 2 sets, two of the cowboy sets. Tombstone, rather. Tombstone is the series. I don't know exactly which 2 I have. I'd have to check it out. But they painted up real awesome. I really like the sculpts. Let's see if I can get some. Let's see this guy. Let's get some detail on him. They're really cool. I'm really impressed with them. I don't want you guys in the back. Of course. Yeah, let's do this. They are really well done, and they paint up really well. I used a lot of similar colors. Had a real good time painting them up. So this is like 2 posses worth. Could definitely get 2, maybe 4 players, maybe more. Maybe if everyone got 1 cowboy, we could have a 10-player game. But I haven't played the Legends of the Old West yet. Still waiting to. I'm going to try to convince some local guys to play, because I really want to use these minis and these buildings and try out the games. So anyway, that's some unfinished business that I've got. The minis are finished, but the whole project otherwise is not. So hopefully one day soon I'll be able to tell you more. But for now, that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. See ya.